New segment time. It's comments. Hey, 308. Nice.
I mean, that's $230. Do you have $230?
Yes, but I'd be down to like no money, and I'll explain why I would be down to no money here in a minute. It's comment time, though. Okay. Okay, I think this is where the comments start. More land, more money. In parentheses, economics. Farming Simulator 19. Episode 20. Team Denzier commented, nice, of course. John Tobin commented, do you think Rondo has won the sub war? Yes, he did. Mike Manning, your videos have been off recently. School stressing you out? I replied, yes, it has been stressing me out. Wolf Etten, which we missed on the live stream today. I don't know where he was. Get Rondo working. Yeah, I was talking about getting stuff. Actually, I think actually, no, I need to read this one as well. Florian and People, Minecraft Let's Play 32. Wolf Etten commented, still waiting for the end of the Star Wars series. It just posted. So you can go watch it. I guess for you guys, it's already been up. I'm sure you've already watched. Nolan Joyner commented, nice vid. Thank you. Harold of the Purple Crayon, TGIF Talks 61. You're going to finish the Star Wars movies. We just did.
Wait. Is his name Harold in the Purple Crayon?
Harold and the Purple Crayon, TGIF Talks 61.
Oh, no, I thought that was the name of the commenter.
No, that was Max
That'd be hilarious. You get someone with that username.
His name was Max, but yeah. Anyways, how to become a... so then we're all the way back up, because there weren't that many comments this week. How to become a Chad, TGIFT 61. I cannot say his name. He commented first. Bro, you're like the only person... for one thing, you are the only person that commented on the video. And second, you're like the only person that watched the video. And you didn't even watch it for that long, so... okay. Omeagle's Got Talent, he then commented first again. I cannot say his name. It's AZARYN space DE capital D lowercase e capital G OLIER. Degolier or something? Degoli? Whatever. I don't know. Point is, that's all the comments. However, this was a real life comment somebody told me. They're like, the podcasts are too long. Listen. Whoa, that was a big crack of thunder. I heard it through my headphones.
Oh, here.
What?
Can you hear it?
No, I just heard it.
It just reached me. Wait, is the storm moving? What is that? East? West?
I don't know. I haven't looked at anything.
Northwest?
March is
Southwest?
starting like a lion. A thunderstorm in February. I don't think I've seen a thunderstorm in February since I was like.
You know, this may sound kind of nerdy. I just think like something that's so cool. Like the speed of sound difference. How like we're having a conversation via electromagnetic waves to travel at the speed of light.
Oh yeah.
But like we're having a conversation. Like I hear thunder, and then it's like. Give it a few seconds, and then the delay, the sound finally catches up.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That was actually one of Mark Rober's really good videos I liked. He had a video of like
was that the giant?
You mean a giant horn? That video surprisingly was actually quite good content. Just because like
I said, Mark Rober makes good videos. They just bug me.
Yeah. Because it was a really cool video because he showed the difference between light and sound because he had a conversation with someone over a walkie-talkie, electromagnetic waves or whatever, and then they sounded the horn. He heard the horn through the walkie-talkie, and then it was like a minute no, it wasn't a minute.
Oh,
but it was like I think it was 11 seconds because he's 2 hours away.
Yeah.
And so, like 11 seconds later or whatever, you hear the drum, the horn.
Yeah.
It's
I've seen
crazy.
that video. I watched it. That's before I realized. That's right when I was like, I'm done with Mark Rober.
Yeah.
He makes good videos. I don't know. He just bugs
Now
me.
you're gonna see his chipmunk video or a squirrel video. That thing went viral.
I know it did. And, oh my god. Anyways, so no, I think it's I haven't had there hasn't been a thunderstorm in February that I can remember since I was like probably 6. So that just proves
Yeah.
how cold it has been for February for the past several years. That there hasn't been a
Yep.
thunderstorm and how cold March has been. And we're finally gonna have like a regular March. We're gonna have thunder at
Will we? I think it's still 6 more weeks of winter.
screw what Phil said.
Hey! Hey!
Screw both Phils. Anyways, yeah, it was I don't know. But anyway, so I had a comment. Somebody told me, make shorter podcasts. And I've had multiple people say shorter podcasts. Here's the thing, okay? They're like, why don't you just make one podcast about about the comments? I'm like, well, listen to the segments. If you don't want to listen to the whole podcast, listen to the segments. The segments are just short podcasts. Everybody's
No,
just
that's all
like,
they want to hear.
huh?
Yeah, no, you do make a good point. You do make a good point, yeah.
That's what I'm telling you. Watch the segments. If you don't want to watch the whole podcast, watch the segments. Watch your favorite parts.
No, but what if but what if the segments came out first? Then we'd have to wait for the segments.
I don't know. I never thought about that. That would throw.
Yeah,
something
yeah.
off.
Honestly, that'd probably be cool. Because then it's like, they get pre-exposed to everything. They can literally read. It's like reading the entire book. But it's like, this way, you're giving them a chapter at a time.
However,
So that way they have to.
however, how would this affect the actual performance of the podcast? Because the regular performance of the podcast is very good. It's surprisingly
Oh.
good.
Yeah, you do make a good point. Because once
The-
all the segments come out, they
the,
probably.
the last two highlights, which were I thought the most interesting highlights of the rest of the highlights, performed the worst compared to the other highlights, which I thought was interesting. It always seems to be that way. The boring highlights do better than the good highlights, and I'm like, what? And I'm thinking, like, did the people watch the boring highlights and they're like, oh, so the rest of the podcast is gonna be like this? No. But anyways, back to these people asking about this. Listen, if you actual podcasts, I don't know what podcasts these people are listening to, but actual podcasts are hours long,
Yeah.
right? Like
Yeah,
HBO.
like Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan, his podcast, like 4 hours.
Yeah, actual podcasts are hours long. Hours are like a good length. 2 hours is what we've been hitting recently, and we're gonna hit it again today. That's a good length of a podcast. And I'll have 2 hours to spend. Well, then listen to the highlights. It's the same thing. It's the whole, and then it's split up. You still get the whole. If you want to, they're like, what if I just want to hear the comments? Then watch the comment section. Watch the third segment. Of course, today we read your comments, and then now we're just talking like we normally do. In today's fourth segment, I want to talk about the future of the channel, but I guess we just start the fourth segment. We're gonna get into it when we start talking about the podcast.